Hi everyone, welcome to Cucumber Training Program. In the last lecture, we studied about a simple example on Gmail login functionality scenario. Right. So, in order to understand these scenarios writing more clearly, let me create a multiple scenarios for now. Let's create a 2 to 3 scenarios on a different manual test cases so that we can understand this concept more clearly. Okay, great. So for now, I'm just creating certain manual test cases here for an instance. So here, manual test case. So these are all the test cases which I'm writing for only Gmail login functionality. The scenario is one and the same. I'm writing the test cases for only Gmail login functionality, wherein which the first scenario I have written with a valid credentials. So the next test case which I am gonna write down. So here it's a serial number. The second scenario which I'm gonna write down, the second manual test case which I am gonna write down is verify the login functionality with invalid username and a valid password. This is gonna be one test case. See, in the real time, our test case is not gonna be like this. Just for our understanding purpose, I'm simplifying this one in a different ways. That's it. Okay. The same way, the third scenario I'm writing down as verifying the login functionality with a valid username and invalid password. And the last one is verify login with empty credentials. Okay, verify login with the empty credentials. So this is what the process. So earlier we have a written with the verify login with valid credentials. We have already written these scenarios, right? We have already written the scenario for the first one. We splitted that one in the last lecture basically. So in the today's class, I would like to write down the scenarios for these remaining three scenarios. The ultimate objective of writing these scenarios is to getting familiarized with writing of a scenarios. And moreover, like this, we are not going to write down the test cases in our real time at all. Just for our understanding purpose, I am simplifying this one. So my test case name is verify login with invalid username and a password. So in the Word document, I'm creating a new scenario, verify Gmail login with invalid username and a valid password. This is what the scenario name is. So as you all know that the scenario name, it means it's gonna be the test case. Scenario is in Cucumber, the test case is in a manual test case. Hence I have written a similar scenario name which represents my title. So this scenario is gonna represent the title. If you have a look into this particular title, login functionality with an invalid username and a password, I have given a similar name so that we can understand that. And again, given. So given is a precondition. Basically, you know that even it is a negative scenario, the precondition is open the Gmail application login page. Right? I've opened the Gmail application login page, which is remain one and the same. When it's gonna define the user action, wherein which enter invalid username, valid password, click on a login button. Okay, that's it. And finally, then verify login page. The reason is whenever you have entered an invalid credentials to any particular application, we will be navigating to the same login page. Hence I have a given verify login page. Great. So this is the second scenario which I have written. Okay. The third test case, I'm converting the third test case into another scenario here. The scenario is a scenario verify Gmail login with a valid username and a invalid password. Again, the precondition is one and the same. So to simplify my effort, I'm just copying the given when and then from a previous example. I'm pasting out over here. And to simplify this one, what I am doing means serial number 1. So this is gonna be the first serial number, the first Excel file serial number. Serial number 2, and this is going to be the serial number 3. So for my representation, I am writing it out over here. Okay, so here in this case, open the Gmail login page is a common. The user action is enter valid username and a invalid password. Even in this particular case, the login action is one and the same. The verification is one and the same, which is verify login page. This is gonna be one and the same. And the last serial number, the scenario 4, which is the scenario name is verify Gmail login with empty credentials. Given, the given is one and the same. Open the Gmail login page. When just click on a login button. Okay, just click on a login button, then verify login page and error message. See, for each and everything we can specify an error message also. The reason is whenever we entered an invalid credentials, for sure it's gonna display with an error message. That's what I have a given here. So completely for this, the functionality is basically verify Gmail login positive and negative cases. Okay, so I have a written Gmail login positive and negative cases. There are 4 different test cases are there. 4 different manual test cases are there. I converted those 4 different manual test cases into 4 different scenarios here. That's it. Like this, we can convert a test case into a scenario. And I am adding a one more scenario here. This is the last scenario which I would like to add. So the last scenario is, it's a different application. Basically, order a product from amazon.com. So order a particular product from an amazon.com. This is what the last scenario which I would like to write for an examples of scenario. So here the scenario is ordering a product in amazon.com. So this is what the scenario is. And then given what we need to, in a given which is a precondition, in order to order a particular product in any Amazon or any e-commerce application, open the application amazon.com. Open the application first. Once after we open the application, when user search for a product, okay, use a search for a product. In order to purchase a product, basically we need to add it to cart and click on purchase button. See here, this is what my first condition is. And the another condition out over here, again I am adding an and I am defining the next condition, verify payment page and proceed with the payment. Done. So this is the second scenario. That's the reason, depending on my requirement, I can add a multiple ends here. Finally, the verification point, order confirmation page. So here, verify order confirmation page. This is what the last scenario or the last verification point is. Okay, this is what the last verification point is. That's it. So this is the thing, guys, serial number, and this is the thing. Okay, great. Done up to here, guys. Okay, this is how we can write down a scenarios in the real time. So we need to understand the test case and we need to split that into the different kinds of scenarios. And in the current example, if you observe, we added a multiple ends here depending on our requirement. So depending on our requirement, to verify positive validations we will add a end, and in order to verify the negative validations we will add a but. We will see the example of a but moving further with a small examples. Okay, this is what a scenarios is. Once after we are done with the scenarios, right away a simple question will rise in our mind. How come these scenarios will execute? How come these scenarios will execute? Right? 1 second. How come these scenarios will execute? This is what the most important thing is. Okay, so let us see with an example now. I would like to continue how we are gonna execute this one in the next video, guys. Okay, I will clearly explain about this concept in the next session. Thank you. Bye bye.